A long, long time ago, in a faraway land, also known as Dover, Delaware, on December 11th, 1863, astronomy was about to change forever and will never be the same again. But by whom? But how? But why? Let's go back in time, starting in 1863, and watch the journey of the most hardworking, dedicated, and remarkable physicists of all time.
Wilson, Wilson, Wilson!
What is it, Mary Chump?
It's a girl!
What shall the name be?
Oh my goodness, I put very little thought into this. What about Annie?
Marvelous.
Annie Cannon it is.
Annie Jump Cannon. After you, my dear.
Oh my god, that is so cute! Look at all the beautiful stars, Annie. Maybe one day you can learn all about them.
You really think so, Mama?
Hopefully, my dear. Times are changing. Women are slowly going into the science field. You will make a great astronomer one day.
Gosh darn right I will!
For the love of Pete, who are teaching you these words? Gosh darn it!
I cannot believe Miss Annie is excelling so much in her academics.
I've noticed the same. I always hear folks praising her for her outstanding smarts, but I think we all know who to thank for that.
I don't like to toot my own horn, but yeah.
Hello, Miss Wading.
Hello, Mr. President.
Hello, Mr. Carl.
President.
How do you do?
Fair, thank you. I've come to deliver some exciting news.
Please tell us.
Yes, indeed. Tell us.
Well, going through the academics at the academy, I've calculated who has the highest averages of grade points and will be valedictorian.
Who?
Yes, indeed. Tell us.
It's Annie.
Oh boy. That is fantastic news indeed. I am so proud of her.
You can owe it all to her wonderful professor.
Oh, shucks. It's not just me. She has been working so hard recently that she's barely even talking, and I think she might be ignoring me because she's so focused on her work. I don't even think there's left her room much this past month because she's so involved with her studies. This is the first time I've seen her in the past 2 weeks, and she's so far ahead.
If I didn't know anything, I'd think she had scarlet fever or something.
I'm Annie's doctor. She has scarlet fever.
Oh my.
She will be okay though. I just checked up on her. She should be back to health in a couple of days, although...
Well, that's good news. I thought she was going to go deaf or something.
Like I was saying, she's going to be deaf.
Carl, leave the room now.
Oh
She-
no, that's awful.
She will be able to talk, but not as well as she used to. The best thing we can do now in this tough time is support her.
Don't worry, I know Annie. I know that she will not give up on her goal and become the gosh darn best astronomer of all time.
Amen!
Family life is back.
Here.
Gee whiz, I just love graduating.
Congratulations, Annie.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Oh, Annie, I am so proud of you. You are by far the most remarkable student I ever had, or to see them walk the halls of the academy, in fact.
I couldn't have done it without you.
Once again, congratulations. So, Annie, what are you planning on doing now?
I'm thinking about taking up photography with my new Blair box camera.
How wonderful.
I have a full trip to Europe set up and everything. My boat is leaving tomorrow morning.
Good Lord, you never sit down. We'll have fun.
Thank you.
Keep in touch. Here is my mailing address.
You know I will. I just want to thank you again for teaching me all I know.
Road again. Just can't wait to get on the road again. The life I love is making music with my friends. And I can't wait to get on the road again. On the road again. Going places that I've never been. Seeing things that I may never see again. I can't wait to get on the road.
Dear Miss Whiting, I have just returned back from Europe. It was marvelous. My photos even got published in the pamphlet In the Footsteps of Columbus. But shortly after I arrived home, my mother passed. It has been particularly hard. This reason I am writing to you is because I was wondering if there was a job opening for me. At the academy for me, maybe. Thank you so much. Yours truly, Annie Jump Cannon.
Dear Annie, it is so good to hear from you. I am so glad you enjoyed your trip. The pamphlet is a big hit here at the Academy. I have just talked to the president and he says there is an opening as a professor in physics. I can't wait to work with you. Yours truly, Sarah Frances Whiting.
Miss Whiting, look what I got here. It's my brand new telescope.
That is wonderful, my dear.
I have even better news.
What?
I just got hired by a professor at Harvard to be on this all-new women's team of astronomers.
Oh, that's such great news.
Unfortunately, that means I'll have to leave the academy.
Don't be sad. This is a once-in-a-lifetime chance. You should feel honored.
I'm very much so. I guess it's goodbye.
I'm gonna miss you, Annie.
I'm gonna miss you too, but I'll write often.
I'll be sure to visit.
Annie, I'm Edward Charles Pickering, professor here at Harvard.
It's an honor, sir.
No, it is an honor to meet you.
No, sir. An honor to meet you.
Yes, it is. Now, Annie, I'm creating an all-female team of astronomers to research and classify stars, and I would like you to be the head of the team.
Gee whiz, sir. I would sure love to.
Marvelous. I decided to call this team my computers.
Fantastic.
2 hours later.
Well, hello there. How do you do? I'm Annie.
Quite fine, thank you. I'm Cecilia. Annie it is. Annie Cannon?
That's me in the flesh.
Fantastic. Professor Pickering told me to see you.
Ah, yes. Are you the new girl?
Yes.
Marvelous. Well, let's get to work.
So, Mrs. Cannon, what have you been working on?
I'm so glad you asked. I've just created a stellar star classification system of the stars. I've identified 7 categories and lettered them O, B, A, F, G, K, and M.
Oh, wow, but one thing. How come there are only 7 categories?
I'm so glad you asked that too. Because each category actually has 10 subcategories, labeled 1 through 10.
Oh, wow, so there's actually 70? Gee whiz.
I've also discovered that each star has a spectrum of light, like a rainbow. So when you look into the telescope at a star, yes, I am right. I've also gotten it down to a science. Look at the glass pane of stars.
Oh my, you're right.
Look at my glass pane of stars. The glass pane is a snapshot of a small area of stars. Look at all these dots. Each dot's a little star. Each dot is different, but each star has one of 70 patterns. Stars are usually have one of the 7 main patterns, then one of the 10 smaller patterns within the main one.
Ah, I see now. Very clever.
That is very interesting, and I do want to teach you more.
Ladies, I have great news. I've just published a first research paper about all the stuff you discovered. And the response? Oh, it is unbelievable. Everybody is so impressed with all that you have discovered about stars. Especially you, Annie.
Oh my, this is just wonderful.
Yes, it is. You ladies are going to go down in history as the smartest woman in science. I say we should get a picture.
Fantastic. I'll quickly on my camera right now.
Oh, look, there's a cameraman right there.
Yeah, they've been following me around lately. Let's take a picture, fellas.
And there you have it, folks. That is the story of Annie Jump Cannon.
'Cause you're a star, 'cause you're a star.